Yes, lads, JOEBILINE here, and today is the finale. How to beat Man United in the Master Campaign mode. Of course, you start 3-0 down, 10 minutes gone, 100 overall. You can access the campaign from 85, and we were using this 85 rated squad. Can't stress how good 4-2-4 was for me. My normal team is normally at 4-3-3, but in campaign 4-2-4 just works so much better because it allowed the players to be in the positions that I wanted them to be in. If you've watched my other campaign how-to videos, you may hear me repeat stuff. But I'm working this on the basis that you're only watching this one, so I will repeat stuff. Apologies if you've watched the others. But the course, in terms of defending and attacking, I'll go through it all. For a defending against United, you want to be using the second defender button and the auto sprint / tackle. I find that very important. You just want to get onto them straight away, pincer into them, and stamp out any attacks that they're making. You can't really afford to let them score because there is no extra time, there is no penalties. You need to score 4 goals in 80 minutes because it's 10 minutes on the clock when it starts. You've literally got no room for error in this game. So for defending, simple as that, do the second defender and hold down sprint to tackle, and you've got them both going onto it. Use the switch button obviously to make sure you've always got at least one of your defenders in front and one behind so that they can pincer in and attack from both sides, will defend from both sides should I say. In terms of attack, when you're attacking, you don't want to use the sprint button. You'll notice here when I'm attacking, the only times I'll use the sprint button is if I'm out on the wing and there's not defenders near me. If you've got defenders close to you, like in pretty much 90% of attacking situations, do not use the sprint button. If you use the sprint button, the ball won't be close enough to your feet and the defenders will tackle it off you easily. By just taking your time, working your way up the pitch, like jostling with the ball, dribbling with the ball, you will eventually get up to the pitch, and then you just need to be looking for options to pass to. So when the options are there, you jog forward, you hustle around, and then you pass to someone open, and you just work your way up until you're in that position at the edge of the box to do a diagonal shot in. And the keeper's good, so there will be a lot of situations where you resulted in a corner, but corners are good because you can score from corners. You just don't want to be taking a corner like you'd naturally score a corner. You want to be passing to your nearest man. I'll show you when one comes up. You want to pass to your nearest man and then run into the box, on the edge of the box, and shoot across goal the same way you're taking these shots. But you just look for the space here, turn and pop, and you've got yourself a goal. You do ideally want to be getting 2 goals in the first half at least. It's going to make your second half a lot easier if you've already got 2 goals back before the half is over. Which we managed to do. It did take me a lot of goes. Juventus took me the most goes because it was the first time it was like having to score 4 in 90. United took me a long time though. I ran out of stamina, then obviously leveled up and went again, and it was towards the end. United took me a lot of games, but this game it finally happened. Just things went for me because ultimately the one thing I haven't said yet that you will need if you want to win this is luck. It does require a luck. Be luck from the keeper not being as good for a game, De Gea, because De Gea will save a lot. Be it luck in terms of you going in to make a tackle and the ball bouncing and you winning it straight away into an open space. Luck was the number one thing that you needed really to get the 4 goals. Yeah, the truth be told, luck is needed unless you're a really, really good player. But like here, we were just like, we got lucky, saying that it was definitely a penalty. We got lucky to get in the space in there anyway, but we got the penalty and I was like, yes, smash it down the middle like that. And I found even if the keeper doesn't move, it just bobbles over his head. So that's my technique for penalties if you're in a situation to get one. But we'd finally got the 3 and we still had a fairly decent amount of time to get the 4th because we were on the 65th basically. So we had what, still 25 in-game minutes, and this was the game where I was feeling confident because I got to a 3-3 draw a few times but couldn't get the 4th. And when I got it this early, I was thinking, this I'm starting to believe, but not to rush. I need to carry on doing what I'm doing, just jostling, looking for that space in the box. Ran the wrong way there because the gameplay is not that responsive to your controls, so it's even tougher that way. But I saw this space here and I was like, come on Yates, smash it. And it was so close, and I was like, oh my god, I think that was the chance. I think that there's still 15 on the clock, but I felt like that was that chance to go. You're not doing it this game. And I was like, oh, but you've got to keep pushing. You've got to keep pushing. Look for the options and look for that diagonal pass. And here was it. And we'd finally scored that goal. The diagonal shots are what's needed. The diagonal shots are great. Those cross shots are going to get you to victory. And we had 10 minutes to spare. So now it was a case of defend, defend, defend. In a lot of situations, you can take. We needed to win the ball back firstly, but in a lot of situations, you can just take it to your own area, like in your own half, and they usually won't tackle you. But we just didn't want to risk that, so we just got it down the end of the pitch. Just played normally, saw lots of space, was going to hang out on the side of the pitch, take our time. He luckily intercepted us there, which meant that we had a bit more time to tick down and was in stoppage time. And they weren't tackling us. I was like, what's going on with this United side? So we took another shot and scored. Ended up scoring 5 goals in the 90 minutes, which was a nice way to round it off. And things just flowed for me that game. Other games I was getting tackled, keeper was making saves. This game just got lucky and my goals were going in. Luck is needed. Luck is definitely needed because it just worked, that game. But yeah, don't sprint when you're attacking. Go for those cross diagonal shots. Buttons over swipes. But I don't find swipes responsive enough this year. Buttons do the job for me. And I've been swipe loyalist for the past 2 years, but it can be done. I didn't finish rest. If you need some encouragement, I didn't complete Rest of the World in season 2. But this year, knuckled down and I've spread it on, and I've managed to prove myself wrong. I was really happy with myself doing this because I didn't think I was going to be able to. So I'm really proud of myself, and it's obviously unlocked 21 Savage. So jobs are good with that, and due to the chemistry changes, it means I can throw him into the side while remaining at 120 chemistry. And we've also unlocked the weekly campaign now, where there's like 10 weekly, 8 or 10 to do a week. Fairly easy. Most you're like 1-0 down, which is easy to overcome if you've done United. You can do anything to earn campaign points, which go towards lots of nice looking master players, skill boosts and all that whatnot. But it'll take quite a few weeks, I think like 2 weeks or something, to get enough points from the weeklies to actually get one of the players. So we'll keep plugging away at that each week. But in terms of services, for complete the master campaign, you also get another 300 gems, so that's handy. But in terms of his stats, very nice indeed, to be honest. 90 rated. He's got that 75 pace, 84 shooting, 90 passing, 86 agility, 84 defending. If you'd obviously jump into it, at skill boost 3, he's already at 99 long passing, 98 vision, 87 finishing, 87 long shots. He does do the roulette. Very nice player. So leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new here, come follow me on Twitter at joebilineHD, and I'll see you all later. Peace.
But behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.